Right, what's going on, everyone? It's down to Reside Tan Tiger 01. I'm just here to give you my quick thoughts on the England versus Bangladesh first test 2016 that just ended. To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. I was extremely pissed off and frustrated. I'm like, not again. So close but so far. Not again, man. Not again. But then again, Mushfiqur Rahim deemed this in the correct way, in the correct verbiage, if you will, explained this in the correct verbiage that it is not frustrating, it is rather a learning experience. And rightfully so, because those little mistakes in the end actually ended up being the deciding factor. Let's say in the first innings, the way Shaka Hassan got out, and like we should have taken the lead in the first innings. No questions about it. We should have taken the lead in the first innings. So stuff like that. I think is the right way to look at it. Yeah, Shabir Rahman and Tajul Islam were like a heartbroken and all that, but still, to me, what happened is in the end, it was the test experience of Alistair Cook versus Mushfiqur Rahim and of England versus Bangladesh, and also the current test forms, because Bangladesh have not played test cricket for longer than they have not played ODI cricket. The hiatus from test cricket was even longer. That's also what gave in. Because look at it this way. The English commentators, they sounded like jackasses, because they did not see what Alistair Cook was doing. Okay. The reason Alistair Cook stuck with his pacers is because Alistair Cook knew, even from the first inning, that especially once when the ball gets old, he's going to win the match on the back of his pacers, not on the back of his spinners, because he has seen that his spinners are going for runs. People are milking his spinners for runs. His spinners are not accurate. Moeen Ali is not accurate. Garrett Barry is not that penetrative. Okay, and Adil Rashid is just a piece of crap on this on a turning wicket. Adil Rashid is a piece of crap on this day. Like compared to Bangladeshi spinners, they're not that effective. So so Alistair Cook knew that for the moment it was Ben Stokes, it was Stuart Broad, maybe even a Chris Woakes, but mostly Ben Stokes and Stuart Broad. Their experience and their use of reverse swing is going to give them the match. Alistair Cook saw that, and it is based on that Alistair Cook actually won this match. Because look at the day 5 scenario. You had 33 runs left, but the ball was getting very old. Who took the wickets? I believe it was the people who got reverse swing. And who are the people who got out? Tajul Islam, who's not a batsman, the very little experience, facing great deliveries, reverse swinging balls, and Shafil Islam, who's also not a batsman. So very little experience of actually facing good reverse swinging balls. Okay, I feel bad for Sabir Rahman. I really, really do, because on his debut he could not have won, deliver the victory for Bangladesh. In my opinion, I think Bangladesh should have attacked. Bangladesh should have attacked more instead of playing that defensively. They should have attacked more, forced England on the back foot. With a much more defensive feel. Because if you look at like Tajul Islam, Shafil Islam, they got out playing defensive shots. Well, like Shafil Islam to try to leave the ball. Tajul Islam, he got out playing. He came a bit too across his stumps and was trying to play a defensive shot, more of a defensive shot. That's what cost them the match. So yeah, Mushfiqur Rahim said it right. Like it was the a good learning experience, and Shakib Hassan, boy, with the bat, you owe us a performance. Does not mean that if you perform with the bat, you're gonna dip with the ball. No, you owe us a performance with both, because damn it, it's about time Bangladesh actually pull a big upset over a top ranked test side. So like I said, overall, oh yeah, and the news coming out is Alistair Cook has hinted that there's going to be a rotation going into the next test, and for Bangladesh, it seems that Shafil Islam is a bit injured, so he's going to be. He has stamina issues, so because he's playing Test cricket after a long time. which I'm surprised he has stamina issues. Wow. Okay. That is very very disappointing. But anyways, Shubhashish Roy is being called, and Sabir Rahman apparently fell over sick, so Mosaddaq Hussain is gonna get a test debut. Hopefully, both of these will have very good test debuts in Dhaka. And guys, like it or not, so far, this entire cricket series, this England tour of Bangladesh have been nothing but competitive. Honestly, going into the test match, I did not think England or Bangladesh were going to be this competitive against England. I did not think that. But hats off to Bangladesh for proving me and the cricketing world wrong. Now you have to finish this in the last encounter in Dhaka. You have to finish this on a high with a fighting spirit as well. So this will give a bigger case for Bangladesh to push for more ODIs and tests. Instead of just 3 ODIs and 2 tests, push for 5 ODIs and 3 tests. Because I think it's about time that Bangladesh actually get 5 ODIs and maybe not 3 tests, but at least 5 ODIs. At least 5 ODIs. Because Bangladesh have proven that at home they're a very competitive side. In fact, that 3-match test ODI, the 3-match ODI series, we all saw, anyone with the half a brain can see that there was no decisive, who better team between the two teams. You needed at least 5 ODIs to actually, determine that. Okay, that's about it. I'm gonna get out of here right now. So, guys, do let me know. Would you pick this? Would you pick this 11, or what's the 11 you would pick for the next test at Dhaka? And all the best to both the teams for a great match. Alright, I look forward to your comments and suggestions. MC Diamond signing out.